Davy, another year, another final in Park Tallon. It's an experience as a group. St Vincents are fairly familiar with this ditch.
I've been lucky enough in my career. I got to a few finals and I haven't won too many, but we're where we want to be again. So we've had a good year with a good league, and lucky enough we carried it on into the championship. So this is at the start of the year. We all sat down and we had a bad year last year and kind of relegation matches. So we knew this year we had the team and young lads like Michael and Shane and Connor and all them coming through. We knew we had the team to push on and get to a final, and lucky enough we're here.
Last year, the wheels seemed to come off a bit in the first game against St Bridget's over in Kilmainham. You went into it probably as favourites to win the game. You came out of it after being beaten. How big of a dent in confidence was that going into the rest of the year?
Yeah, it was massive. The Bridgets they're very similar to Slane. Everyone knew they were moving well and that. So when they just really went at us in the first game last year, and when they bet us, the confidence they did dip a lot. And we just the morale in the team, because we always kind of strive to win our first championship match, and they bet us probably well enough, as if I can remember. So it didn't help. So coming into it this year and playing Balreask and winning so well, it was a real boost to the whole team. Because a lot of people were talking about Balreask and that, and then we went out and we played probably still our best match this year, I think, against them. So confidence was high from that match, which was good to carry through.
Yeah, Balreask were probably a bit of a talking horse coming into the championship this year. A lot of people are saying they were strong contenders. So to go out and do a number on them, which is what you did, it must have been a huge boost, especially in comparison to 12 months previous.
Yeah, it really was. Everything just seemed to click. Now look, the weather was good. We've played a lot of matches, even some of our championship matches. Even we played the Bridges here this year in Nav, and it was low scoring with the wind and all. But it was a lovely day for football, and we had a bite where we played the league and that, and the league is different. Obviously it's competitive, but it's nothing like championship. We're trying to explain that to the young lads playing the league, and when we're getting ready for the first championship match, it's a different animal. And to be fair to them, they all stepped up, and we just had an unbelievable game. So
looking in from the outside, there looks to be a total freshness in the group this year. Paul McManus and Neil Kane came in. What have they brought to the party this year to bring that about?
Yeah, they're really good. I was only talking to Tom. Shaggy, I was with him with the regionals with Niall Rowan, so I actually knew him that way. And I knew when the lads were approaching him, I was saying, we should back this lad. He was a manager that I kind of liked. He was down to earth, but kind of raw, I suppose, as a back. I like that kind of manager. And then when he said he was bringing in Squealer and Neil, it was brilliant. The lads knew him from playing with me, and he's just been exceptional for us. He's just really calm, and his coaching is brilliant. So they brought just that level up. There's just been a step. I was even saying to Tom, just in our we're always a very defensive group, people would say, and which we still are. But the forwards with Michael and Connor and then Adam Chute, our scoring is really improved, and we're beating teams well, which is brilliant for us. And even as a defender, it's great to see the goals come in.
You've referenced it once or twice, the young blood coming into the team and transforming it. How important is it every year or every couple of years to get that group of 2 or 3 fellas who don't just come in, but come in and make a difference? Yeah,
it's massive. It's a very small parish, and underage we're giant with Corraha, and a lot of the times we have been lucky in the last few years since I've been playing. We've got them young lads coming through, and it's been brilliant. And we got a few more this year, and obviously Michael come in, and there's a lot of talk about Michael. He is an exceptional player, and even just the size of the lad, he's only 18, and he looks like a real man. He's massive now when you're standing beside him. So, and then Conor O'Brien, this is his second year, but they've really stepped up, and it just goes to show when you get a lad like Michael, the younger lads that have been there are kind of maybe looking up to him, thinking we all need to be playing like this, and they're all in the gym together, and Michael has really bought into it. There's a lot of older lads in the team, and everyone gets on very well. It goes to show we're a small parish, and we all go drinking together, and it shows on the pitch. I always think, when you're socialising together and everyone's friends, it just clicks on the pitch, I think.
And while people will look ahead to the final and draw comparisons with the game a couple of years ago, which was played in terrible conditions, and you just ground out a victory over Dunsany, they're 2 substantially different teams. You've the likes of those lads you referenced coming in on your team, but you've the likes of the Cahals, James and Harry coming through with Dunsany. And it's going to be well, it's the same clubs, massively different teams.
Yeah, we said at the time as well. Yeah, like our scores were very low the last time we played them, and look, I'm hoping even for myself that it's a much better game and more scores. And yeah, Dunsany is along with us, like with two different teams. You know, obviously a lot of similar people, but they've kind of both teams have changed the way they play a bit. And Dunsany, like they bet us well this year already now in the league, and they're flying, and they're their good players are starting to really improve. Like Owen Harkin's having a really good year. He's a very hard player to mark. I played against him in the league. I only come on, but he's just an unbelievable player. And they've some new forwards in there, and they're really, they're definitely a different team than what we played in the last year or two. We've seen that in the league, and they bet it's easy. So yeah.
And do you feel that you're in a better position now than you were a couple of years ago with that extra little bit of score on track than you once had? Because back then a lot of your platform was coming from the half back line, bombing forward, and maybe chipping a few points. The other night Nigel Hand got 2 or 3 I think from play. Every day there's a different fella chipping in with the scores to make a difference.
Yeah, it's been really good. The lads are just look, we've got lucky with the lads coming through. That normally lads coming through, we always seem to have we've always too many defenders, but we've got Nigel has had an unbelievable game the last game, and we know that's always in him, and we're trying to nearly push him that he keeps staying up in the forwards. He's kind of that's why we left him in the corner there, because we know how accurate Nigel can be, and he's quick, and he's very fast. So and then with Adam obviously this year playing full forward, he's had a tough start to his career with injuries and that. So like we know how good they are, and it's just a massive improvement to the team just in the forwards. Our backs are very similar, but it's given our half back line like with Gary and Conor Harford, who've had an exceptional year. So yeah, it's a really connected team this year.
And on Saturday night you played Clonagale in Ashburn. It was a tight game, a tough game, and every time they came at you, you found a way of coming up with the answer that you needed. Yeah. Character-wise, very important.
Yeah, character-wise, like I said, we're a very tight team. We definitely never drop our head. We've played many matches here. We're 8 or 9 points down against Carnaross one year here. We come back and won. Like we are a team that never gives up. So and the lads have all bought into that. Look, we had a bad first half against Clonagale. We knew at half time when we came in, we knew we didn't play that well, but we weren't too worried. We were only down by maybe 2 points. So in the second half, we knew we needed to lift it, and lucky enough we did. And we never panic as a team. We always know we have the ability there to go on and get a goal and win matches, and so we'll definitely never give up.
And should you be climbing the steps as a group on Sunday, there might be a relief milker needed for a few days.
Yeah, there definitely will. It's me and Niall's weekends on all these matches this year, so hopefully next year won't be the same. So yeah, we'll have to get a couple of lads into milk hopefully. So even if we don't win, we'll still get them in. But look, yeah, I'm hoping I can get the honour of going up and lifting the cup. So please God.